Good morning, Year 9 and 10. Welcome to our first virtual assembly for Term 2. I'd like to take the time to officially welcome you back to a new term and trust that you had a safe and enjoyable Easter break at home with your families. Obviously would have looked a little bit different to what you would usually, your usual Easter break might look like. But I hope that hope and trust that you had a safe and enjoyable time at home with your families. This term, the beginning of this term, is going to look a little bit different, as you would be aware, with our learning at home. So the first thing I want to touch on is what you would have received communication around yesterday afternoon around attendance for learning at home. So every morning by 9:20 a.m. You'll be required to send an email to your roll class teacher indicating to them that you are present and you are learning at home for that day. So that doesn't need to be a long email. So an example of what it might look like is, "Good morning, sir. I'll be working from home today. Regards, John Smith." And you send that through every morning by 9:20 a.m. and then we will mark you present on our roll back here at school. So just to recap on that needs to be done every morning, Monday through to Friday, before 9:20 a.m. I'd strongly encourage you to have the Outlook app on your phone to be able to send that email, and also even set up a reminder in your Outlook calendar. Maybe set it for 9:15. Send an email to your roll class teacher so you can send that through. So just a reminder, 9:20 a.m. every morning, please send through that email to your roll class teacher. I want to thank you for your patience and your resilience around OneNote access. We did have some issues yesterday that were beyond our control. We are very, very hopeful that they will be resolved by today. But I want to thank you for your patience and resilience around that. Certainly tested everyone's resilience yesterday, and it is inevitable that there may be some teething issues technology-wise in the first couple of days. We will continue to solve and support as best as we can. I would also strongly encourage you to access the school YouTube channel. There is a playlist in there of OneNote tutorials to help troubleshoot any issues that might arise. So if you familiarise yourself with them, you might find that you'll be able to solve a few of the issues that may arise as you go along in the OneNote journey. I would strongly encourage you to, once you're able to access the OneNote online, to download that or sync that to your computer. The program runs a lot smoother when it's downloaded and synced to your computer, and that negates the need for you having to access it through the online portal. So once you are able to gain access, I strongly encourage you to pull that down and download it straight away. Again, there is a tutorial on how to do that on our school YouTube channel. Just a reminder that while learning at home, you are following your normal timetable, and that is when your teachers will be available for your individual classes to provide support, answer questions through that collaboration space on the OneNote. So when you are timetabled in for an English lesson, that will be the time that your English teacher will be available to provide support and answer questions through the collaboration space on your in your OneNote. So please make sure you are following your timetable. We are still having Stronger Together lessons while learning at home, and I want to make mention of this week that it will be the Anzac Day assembly week. Obviously we can't have an Anzac Day assembly, but we have created a virtual assembly, and I strongly encourage you to go and watch that to commemorate Anzac Day. And then also strongly encourage you on Anzac Day to, at dawn, go to the end of your driveway and observe a minute's silence. We aren't able to have our normal dawn services this year, so we are being strongly encouraged to stand at the end of our driveway to commemorate the day. So I strongly encourage you to do that also. Last thing I want to touch on is an infographic that was shared via Facebook yesterday. So that outlines some key points around your responsibilities and support available while learning at home. So I strongly encourage you to jump on the school Facebook page to look at that. It provides some key information in small chunks of information around your responsibilities and support available while you are learning at home. I hope you have a great rest of the week. I'll check in again next week with our next virtual assembly. Again, if you do have any questions, feel free to make contact. For any curriculum related questions, email and your teacher or speak to them through the collaboration space on the OneNote. If you have any IT issues, continue to use the IT support email, or if you do have any other concerns, feel free to contact myself. Have a great rest of the week, and I will see you all again next week. Thank you. Bye.